Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Red76. I'm back with another Zombies Easter egg guide. This is for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies 4th Zombies map, classified. This is the bonus map. As you all know, I try to make these videos as quick as I can, as fast as possible and as short as possible so that it's not boring, it's not so dry, but I also like to keep all the footage in that I have done with the team, so it's kind of difficult to eliminate some of it, but believe me, it's been edited down as much as I can. So I don't know how long this video is going to be yet, but I'm just going to go over all the Easter egg steps. If you want guides on how to build the ballistic shield and the teleporter pad, you can find those links in the description below. So at the beginning of the video, right here, we're seeing Thrill Seeker do his part. I'm not showing the entire Easter egg for Thrill Seeker, for Mox, and for Nico. But all four of us did them on the same day. And because this achievement is only able to be acquired per person, not all together, not for everybody when you do it, we all four did we did about maybe, I don't know, I think it could be done within 6 rounds. But we ended up going up to like 15 or 20 rounds, maybe, per person. I can't remember. So Thrill Seeker went first, Matt Mox went second, and Dragon Slayer went third, and then I went fourth. So most of it is going to be through my point of view, but I just wanted to show theirs as well so that everybody was included. It doesn't matter, I don't think, who does all the steps as long as the steps get done. What matters is whoever picks up that prototype gun at the very end, that's who's going to get the achievement, okay? So it's not going to give it to everybody. So what we did was each person did the steps for their own achievement, okay? So Thrill Seeker did all the steps, I walked him through it. Mox did all the steps, I walked him through it. And that way, they're earning their own achievement, okay? It's called Cold War Remedy. There is also a larger Easter egg for this map, and it is very difficult from what I understand, and you need to reach round 150. You heard that right. It's 150. We will be attempting this in the future. I don't know when. It's probably going to be sometime next year in 2020. I would like to do it, though. I really would like to see us get it. It's going to be very tough, especially with more people. I think the more people you have, the tougher it's going to be. But if we work as a team and we communicate as we do, we'll probably pull through. We'll see how it goes. But I also have not uploaded Blood of the Dead yet, which is the map before this, and I will be uploading that video very soon, at least as soon as I can. It may not get done this year, and maybe next year before I finally get it uploaded. We did it back in July, but wanted to apologize about that. But at least we're getting classified up. We just did it a couple days ago, so this Easter egg's easy to do. It's fun. You could do it within like 6 rounds, I think, on solo, but it helps to have a team, and it helps if you have somebody training the zombies while the other person goes around and does all the steps, okay? So the steps aren't labeled as anything. They're not named anything like on the other maps. You just do the steps throughout the Pentagon. Oh, also, what Easter egg would not be complete without one of us having some kind of connection problem or something popping up over the game from Windows causing a problem? And this is what happened to Thrill. I don't remember if you have to do 3 in a row or if it's just 3 total.
What the fuck?
With bullets! Come on! Get your mind out of the gutter!
Oh no. What the fuck?
Don't you get kicked? Oh.
Dude, I just got some error fucking window on my thing about being out of space. Some file window something.
What in the hell? So yeah, that's always fun, especially when you're semi-finished with the Easter egg. That's always awesome to have something like that happen. I'm glad it didn't happen at the very end. That would have sucked. And especially, it would have really sucked if it had been on a harder Easter egg like Voyage or Blood or something like that. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about that. It would suck because you do all that work for nothing and you got to start over. Anyway, just so there's proof, Thrill just grabbed the Winter's Howl. That's the prototype. I believe it's pronounced Project Skadi prototype. So he went first, went ahead and grabbed it. I think he even pack-punched it later. And here's Mox's footage. We even got the max ammo and the bonfire sale. Don't remember how we get those. I don't know if that's like you don't get wounded by the dogs or something, and that's how you unlock it. I can't remember. But I think it makes the Pack-a-Punch cost only $500 or something like that. So Mox just grabbed the Winter's Howl. It's the prototype. Don't know that there's any difference. I think it's all the same. It's the same Winter's Howl. It's just supposed to be the prototype as far as the story goes. Here's Nico's turn. He didn't join us for the first two, but he came in after. And he already had the Winter's Howl, too. And I think he said when he picked up the prototype, it gave him more ammo. So that's cool. I didn't even expect him to get it out of the box. But that's pretty cool how that worked out. Alright, now I'm going to show you the footage of my game and all the steps that I did. You'll get to hear Robert McNamara talk, and we're just going to start from the beginning. I'm not going to show how to get the shield or the teleporter pad. That's something you can check, like I said earlier, in the links below, okay? So if you need help on getting those, just watch those two videos. Alright, so here at the main menu, this is what we took, at least for my game, this is what we took. You don't really need anything except maybe grenades or acid grenades. That's about it. You don't need a special weapon in particular. You don't need a starting weapon in particular. You don't really even need an amulet or anything like that. I think I only took one perk, and it was because of the amulet that I took. I think I took Stamina Up just to help me run faster. And then I bought perks later after the Easter egg was done, but you really don't need to take anything. I took Nowhere But There just in case one of my guys went down and I was far away. Insta-kill, a full power-up to help with my sword, and then the raindrops just in case we needed power-ups. But you really don't need anything. Just make sure you take grenades or acid grenades. You need one of those because one of the steps requires that. When you begin, it doesn't really matter how you do it. I originally had planned on us, like one person gathering all the points so they could open doors, and then the person who was doing the Easter egg was just trying to save up points to Pack-a-Punch, because they do need to Pack-a-Punch. So I suggest that if you're going to do it this way, let everybody know. If you did it the way we did, where all 4 people are going to do it each time, one person does it and then they stop, and the next person does it and then they stop the game, and the next person. If you're going to do that, don't take any talismans. Just don't. You're going to waste them, you know. Unless you just want to, you got plenty of them. But when you start out, try to get as many points as you can if you're the one that's doing the Easter egg. So you need to rack up about 5,000 points so you can Pack-a-Punch the first time. Or you could take a bonfire sale with you, and then that way you don't have to really worry about it. But you're going to Pack-a-Punch at least once. And then if you get the Winter's Howl, you can Pack-a-Punch again, okay? So you'll start out in, I think it's the conference room. Is that the first room? It might be called something else. But anyway, you go into the side passage, and you're going to go into the main offices eventually. You need to get over to the corner door and knock on the door several times until crawler zombies spawn, okay? So you're going to knock on the door and just listen. You'll hear Robert McNamara in there, and he gets angry. And once you finally get to the point where Samantha yells at you for it, crawler zombies will spawn. The Nova 6 gas zombies will appear. I think there are like 40 of them or something. Up to you on how you want to do it. If you want all the points, then I suggest you go after as many as you can. You can let somebody else know to get some kills too, so they can start opening doors for you so that you can save your points for Pack-a-Punch. But it's not imperative. You can still kind of save the points up as long as somebody gets the doors open for you so that you can run back and forth and do all the steps, okay? But anyway, so here's the door part.
Whatever it is, it can wait. I specifically requested that I not be disturbed under any circumstances. This meeting is of paramount importance, and I must ensure every detail is planned to perfection. I'm sorry. Did I not make myself crystal clear? This meeting will literally, and I mean literally, change the course of history. Perhaps you're familiar with the term mutually assured destruction. Well, this meeting aims to render that concept obsolete. So I ask you nicely, leave me be! Why are you so damned persistent? What on earth could possibly be more important than my work? Oh, I know what it is. If this is about the broken server, we are aware of the issue, and we will have it fixed by Tuesday. So if there's nothing else, please, leave me in peace. Good heavens, man! Have you no reason? Are you deaf? Can you not comprehend the importance of my work? This isn't just America's fight, it is the world's fight. Wait a minute. Purnell, is that you? Damn it, Purnell, if you don't leave me alone, I will have you removed from Groom Lake. I don't give a damn about what the company has to say about it. You know better than to bother me at this hour. Unbelievable.
He said, leave him alone!
So try to just knife him.
Right, knife him.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's pure evil. Was an order. This would be it.
So that's how you do the first step. Just go up to the door and press the use button, and your character will knock on the door. Do this repeatedly until every time he stops talking. Do it again until Samantha yells at you and the crawler zombies appear. For the next step, you're going to run all the way to the lower level of the war room, and there's a keyboard, or as Mox corrected me, it was key case. You're going to go over there. It's just outside the conference room, the secret conference room. I say secret even though there are doors to it, but it's the one where the Pack-a-Punch was in back on 5. Okay, so there's a little key case that has some keys hanging in them, and in the case, and it's right across from one of the Coca-Colas. Go down there, grab the key, and then come right back up here to the main offices.
We'll get ready to call the elevator for us.
Okay, I got the key. Yeah, because of what you did.
Tell me when you're ready.
He's in.
I'm in.
You ready?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Okay.
Good man.
Got a good old locust.
Shit.
It's good.
After you grab the key, come back to this office, and right up to this desk, the middle drawer will unlock when you press the use button on it. There will be a picture inside with 4 numbers on it. The picture is going to be of Darice. Notate the 4 numbers.
The place where Richtofen awoke us. The place where everything went wrong.
8576.
Watch the back.
Now head down to the South Laboratories and turn on the power. And then you're going to go out this door to the left of the teleporter if you're facing it. Come over here, and at this window, you're going to have to throw a grenade or an acid grenade through it. So for the second photograph, it's going to be Shino Numa, and again it'll have 4 numbers. And by the way, you can do any of these 4 photographs in any order. It doesn't matter which way you acquire them, as long as you notate the 4 numbers that are on each photograph. Okay? So anyway, you come to this window, and on the ceiling there should be an exposed wire. So maybe throw an acid grenade. That'd probably be better since I think they stick, right? Otherwise, you can use a fragmentation grenade and try to throw it up there as well. But just throw it through the buildable window, and then if done right, the picture will appear on the right side of the wall on the outside of this buildable window.
Here, do you want me to throw a monkey bomb back there?
Are we doing something wrong?
We didn't get the key. Yes, we did.
It's like we forgot something.
The TV's after, right?
Yeah.
I cannot
There.
decide if
there
temple
it is.
was blessed or cursed,
70.
but clearly it was a
489.
key to Richtofen's master plan.
7489. Where's that? Shangri-La. 7489.
That almost ended very bad.
Yeah. Good save.
Now you need to go back to the war room, go to the upper level and activate the DEFCON switch that's furthest away from the stairs. Go back down to the lower level and then go into the server room and activate the DEFCON switch that's inside there. then go back into the war room, upper level, activate the DEFCON switch at the top of the stairs, then go back down to the lower level of the war room and activate the DEFCON switch that's nearest the large elevator. Now you can enter the panic room via the teleporter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Save one.
Yep, they're both
Yeah,
on
save
me.
one, please.
Oh, 3 of them. Oh, no, wait. Did a new round start or something?
Nope.
No.
Why are there so many zombies up? Go away. Oh, I missed. Oh, God. Why did you just so fast?
I'll be back.
I come with.
Now, upon entering the panic room, on the left side there will be monitors. You need to activate the monitor that is static. In other words, it's currently on, but it has the white static on it. Press and hold the use button on it, and it will make the monitor retract back into the shelf, and it will reveal a photograph of Kino der Toten. There will be 4 numbers on that picture. Be sure to notate them.
I help.
I got the teleporter.
I assume this is one of 3 pieces. It is always 3 pieces. I hoped maybe for Kabuki show, a German theater. Instead, all we got was a show of monsters.
Alright, one more. Now, teleport to Groom Lake. You need to hit all the DEFCON switches. I believe there are only 4 total. Go to Groom Lake and pack a punch a weapon. Doesn't matter which one, as long as it shoots bullets. So a rifle, maybe a light machine gun or a pistol. Don't pack a punch the weapon that I did, because it has rounds that kind of hurt you when you're up close. You know, I don't want to say it's explosive, but it hurts. So something accurate like an assault rifle or a pistol. Pack a punch it and then go back to the deserted hallway. Once you're in the deserted hallway, face the elevator and turn right, and you'll see these 4 pictures. They are of U.S. presidents, George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, and Abraham Lincoln, and then founding father Benjamin Franklin, who was not a U.S. president, so don't forget that. Though he is on the $100 bill, he was not a U.S. president. You will need to shoot the nameplates in a particular order with the pack-a-punch weapon. So it needs to be George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, and then Abraham Lincoln. Shoot them in that order. Just shoot the nameplates once. Just 1, 3, 2, 4. If that makes any sense. If you're looking at them from left to right, it would be 1, 3, 2, 4. The first picture, the third picture, the second picture, and then the fourth picture. Otherwise, like I said, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, and Abraham Lincoln. When you do that correctly, it will reveal a photograph of Shinonuma and 4 numbers on it. Notate those 4 numbers. The picture will be revealed under George Washington's nameplate.
You got
The
old Terminator memes.
Shinonuma, $29.90.
Max ammo!
$29.90.
Thank you.
Oh. Yes.
Return to the war room, lower level. If you're facing the mystery box spawn, turn right. You'll see this large computer right here, this big monitor, and you'll see 4 numbers. In order to change each number, you have to shoot the number, and it's like on a number wheel. So if you want to change a number, just shoot it. After you put the code in that you want, the 4-digit code, walk up to the red button to the right of those numbers, press the use button on the red button, and it will input that code. There are 4 codes you have to put in. Those 4 pictures that you found had 4 numbers on them, and they randomly change, I think, throughout each game that you play on this classified map, okay? So the first map is going to be Shinonuma. Whatever 4 numbers you got, put in those numbers, then press the use button on the red button to input the code. Second, Der Reese. Put the 4 numbers in, press the use button. Third, Shangri-La. Put the 4 numbers in, hit the use button. And then fourth, Kino der Toten, put the 4 numbers in, and then hit the use button. So after you input those numbers and you hit the use button on the 4th one, or let me repeat, Shino Numa is first, Der Riese is second, Shangri-La is third, and Kino der Toten is fourth. After you've done the final input of the codes, it will say, if you did it correctly, it'll say Project Skadi retrieved on the large monitor. Alright.
So wait, that one's Ascension.
Mein hands were not designed for manual
yeah.
labor, but labor they must.
So how are you like, that's Ascension and we don't have Ascension?
2990.
Just put the code in, and it'll change. Remember, look at the actual picture.
How do you know it's first?
I did this 3 times before, so we know what we're doing.
Okay, I'm just confused.
8576.
I must choose my shots carefully. My weapon is nearly empty.
Oh, that's... okay.
You messed it up?
Well, because it's such a powerful
If you do not enter
gun,
the
it
tiger's
did
cave,
all the numbers.
You will not catch its cub.
Oh.
7489. And then, what was the last one? Kino, so it's going to be 1778.
Wait, we did, are these year numbers?
Yeah, they're different numbers.
It's like the year they did the adventures in?
No, no.
Now can I have the Defcon?
Aha! I am correct.
Okay. Now we just gotta go back to Groom Lake and we should be good. Alright, everybody go. Alright, so now that you're at Groom Lake, well actually, before you go to Groom Lake, you might want to grab your perks and maybe a weapon that you want in particular. And then once you get to Groom Lake, you know, pack a punch if you want to do that. But once you're there, you need to survive for 3 rounds. So I would keep a crawler. Like if you were doing the computer part with all the codes you were putting in right before this, maybe have somebody keep 1 or 2 crawlers or 1 or 2 zombies alive. And then everybody gets to Groom Lake. You know what I mean? And then that way, once you're at Groom Lake, those zombies will follow you. Kill the zombies, and then the round will start. That way you're there for the beginning of the round. Otherwise, you're just kind of wasting time, and you'll have to... It'd suck if you kill the zombies and then teleported to Groom Lake, and the round had already started. It won't count as a full round. So kill the remaining zombies in Groom Lake to start the round. Does that make sense? And that way you're surviving 3 full rounds. Once you do that, if you're facing the Pack-a-Punch machine, the whole left side will open up after the 3 rounds have been completed. I think it's 3. The debris will clear up, and then it will reveal another area that you can run around in. So be careful. There's some tight spaces there, and you don't want to get cornered. Cool. Do 3 rounds here.
That's
Wait,
1
say
round.
1. Damn it. No. No, no, no.
Oh,
Yes, huh?
I got insta-kill, too.
Where's the moon?
Hidden behind the clouds, right there.
Where?
It's up there on the right. Look where the brightest part is.
You snort like pig in mud. Ha! May your gas never torture another.
Watch your back.
Oh god, I'm dying!
Here, the wrath of the samurai.
Don't go through the teleporter, that's all I ask.
Whack me, Tibia. The path to victory is paved with many perilous pitfalls.
Watch out, watch where you run, don't run into the teleporter, because we gotta do 3 rounds.
I just heard Samantha cry or laugh.
I didn't hear, I don't think.
Ever so slightly lucky day.
People overreact. Well, not so bad. You. Excuse me. Oh, make stop.
How would this... Is my cartridge a magazine or a clip?
Probably a magazine, depending on what you've done.
The Locust.
It's a magazine.
Tempero gift ready.
I'm drinking it now.
I got insta kill, so I'll use it too.
Double points.
The moon's up there. Maybe if I see it, it'll be cool.
That's one more round, right?
Yep.
Once the debris clears and the 3rd round is finished, it will reveal. It should either reveal or spawn. I think it spawns a max ammo and a bonfire cell, which that means you only have to pay 500 points to pack a punch. So quickly run over there and let your guys know. But also behind those 2 power-ups will be a briefcase. It's kind of a black briefcase that has like maybe a bluish glow emitting from it. Just walk up to it. If you're the one that's doing the Easter egg, walk up to it, press the use button on the briefcase, it'll open up and you will see the winner's Howl Project Skadi prototype in there. And just switch to whatever weaker weapon you want to get rid of and pick up the winner's Howl. You can pack a punch it, you can use it, whatever you want to do, and that's pretty much it.
Opening!
Alright, bonfire cell.
Bonfire sale.
Open your case. Howl.
Fetch me their soul.
After seeing the winner's Howl case now, again, it looks more like a charcoal gray or dark gray. So I say black because it did look black at the time, but maybe it's a charcoal gray. Not that it really matters, but just wanted to be a little bit more accurate. And that's it right there. That's how you get the Cold War Remedy achievement. Just remember that it's only for that one person that grabs the gun, and they're the only one who gets the weapon as well. So, you know, use it up, and then once you start to run low, go pack a punch it. If you're really far in the game, then you might want to just pack a punch it anyway. But that's how you do it. There's not really anything else you can do. There's not a boss, at least not that I know of. I thought that at one point, if you're facing the pack-a-punch machine to the right, I thought that debris cleared. And maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. If it did, I don't remember how to do that. And I don't know if it's part of the Easter egg or not. But this is what gets you the achievement for Cold War Remedy. Now, before I wrap this video up, I literally learned today that if you want the full effect of this Easter egg, play as Richtofen. And I mean, I've been editing this video over a period of a couple days. So today, literally, I learned that Richtofen and Samantha have conversations a little bit more. At least she talks to him more so. So if you want the full effect, be Richtofen, and I will show you the footage of me playing and hearing what Samantha says to Richtofen when I did it solo, because I went ahead and did the Easter egg solo just to test a few things out, see what I could and couldn't do, and then hear what she had to say. She actually has a lot to say, and she's kind of crazy. In fact, she's kind of the World at War Nazi zombies type Samantha Maxis that we know, where she was a little bit more crazy and a little bit more pissed off. But anyway, if you want to see that, here it is. I'm glad I was able to get the footage and the audio of Samantha talking to Richtofen. Thought it was really cool. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this Easter egg guide helps you out. And if it did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, or if it didn't, then give it a thumbs down. Definitely post in the comments, though, below if you have trouble with something, and I'll do my best to respond and help you out. See, there's, right there, I just saw a power-up back there. That means there's a way to get back there. So I may have to do another video on it or something sometime. But anyway, I do hope it helped you out. And like always, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and hit that bell icon so that you get notified of more videos that I post in the future. I also do a lot of live streaming now, so again, when you hit that bell icon, it'll let you know when I'm live streaming. Alright? So, hope this helped you out to get the Cold War Remedy Easter egg achievement. Hope you enjoyed, and have fun. It's probably the easiest Easter egg, I think, that we've ever done, right? Unless you think otherwise, or somebody else thinks otherwise. Post in the comments. Let us know. But anyway, here's Richtofen's view of everything and what he hears in his head. And I will see you guys on the next video.
all It's only fair. So go. Play your stupid game. It's your stupid toy. I plan on breaking all of them. 'Cause when there are no more toys, there will be no more games. All of them, Edward. There are too many! Oh no! You're low on ammo! What are you going to do? Drink it down, Edward! I hope you choke! I will never forgive you for what you did to that monkey! Having fun, Edward?
Always remember your big screaming shrine. In fact, it will probably haunt me. Do I need to keep it refrigerated?
You're nothing bad, Edward! Everybody!
I'm sure someone will clean up all the little chimp chunks later. I can't wait to see what kind of evil I can get up to with whatever I get. Did I say that out loud? Fetch me their souls!
Remember, Edward? What you did to my
Cowboy! Order! I didn't really get a good look. They're good! Just what the doctor ordered!
That's supposed to be impressive, Teddy!
Yeah, I'll do it myself. Believe me, I'm used to it.